The real reason why South Park seasons are getting shorter. Why are South Park seasons getting shorter? Like, is there a deep mystery about it? Or is it because they don't have any roasting left? Don't hate me for saying it. Let's get ready and see what the issue is. South Park has undoubtedly become a sensation, as it has instantly gained so much popularity, meaning faster than one could say, "Oh my god, they killed Kenny!"
Oh my god, they killed Kenny! Oh my god, they killed Kenny! Oh my god, he's killing Kenny!
A big reason for their success is that they've got the balls. Literal ones, of course. Well, there's only one way to discover why our favorite show's seasons are getting shorter. So grab your cheesy poofs and let's start our video. But before that, ensure you've subscribed to our channel and liked the video.
Aw, dude, come on!
Let's start by picturing this. You're about to dive into a new show, which feels like stepping into a casino. Will you hit the comedy jackpot or leave empty-handed, drowning in disappointment?
He sits at that slot machine and mindlessly drains money away a little bit at a time. Sound familiar?
But one show that's always gotten our back with its extreme roasting and comedic point of view and guaranteed uproarious laughter every single time. Drumroll, please. It's none other than the legendary, evergreen wonder known as South Park. Created by the comedic masterminds Trey Parker and Matt Stone, this comedic gem first graced our screens in 1997, and it has since become a cultural monster. It's like the comedic equivalent of a never-ending buffet, which has sneaked into our lives like an annoyingly catchy song you just can't shake off. Its jokes, references, and quotes spread like wildfire, taking over our everyday chit-chats faster than Cartman devours a mountain of cheesy poofs. It's like a secret code only true South Park fans understand, creating an unbreakable bond of laughter and shared memories. South Park, with 26 seasons on its record, announced that the show would be renewed for multiple seasons and multiple movies, and oh my god, this news was heaven for South Park fans. But this also came with throwing only 6 episodes, just 6 episodes for the 26th season. So why is South Park doing this to us? Why is every South Park season just coming with fewer episodes every time for the past 15 years? The days of sprawling 20-episode seasons seem to be a thing of the past, replaced by compact seasons that leave us yearning for more.
Thursday morning we show up and that's when it's like, okay, we have a show on Wednesday. It's really like kind of a Saturday Night Live schedule.
But what if it has a grand design behind the curtain that's worthy of our attention? So let's tackle the big question that's been bugging us all. Why the heck would Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the genius minds behind South Park, go for shorter seasons when they could flood our screens with endless episodes? Well guys, the answer is as clear as Cartman's love for cheesy poofs. It's all about quality, baby.
I love cheesy poofs.
Oh, wait!
By squeezing the seasons, they can pour all their creative mojo into crafting pure comedic gold episodes. It's like savoring a tiny, mouth-watering treat that leaves you begging for more, rather than stuffing your face with an endless buffet and feeling like a bloated balloon. It's all about giving us the creme de la creme of comedy, leaving us hungry for every hilarious bite. That makes sense, right? To keep the show as fresh as a flower, each episode was written and produced in 6 days before it went live. Unlike all the other alternative, not really alternative, shows, which take up to 6 months just to air one single episode. Sad! But all of this also means that the show has an extraordinary amount of creativity and can respond to current events in real time. But it all went down road when the pandemic hit. When the pandemic hit, it threw a gigantic monkey wrench into the gears of our favorite animated show. The usual process of creating South Park episodes was turned upside down, leaving Trey Parker and Matt Stone scratching their heads like perplexed cartoon characters. And the result was them giving us only 4 episodes for season 24, making it the shortest one they've ever done. In 2020, they had to switch things up because, well, the pandemic had other plans. Instead of their usual 10-episode extravaganza, they dropped a bombshell on us. A special hour-long episode called The Pandemic Special. It was like a comedy tornado, swirling with hilarious takes on the pandemic and its impact on our favorite South Park characters. Sure, it wasn't a full-blown season, but who needs a whole cake when you can have one gigantic, delicious slice? Right? Trey Parker and Matt Stone showed us that they're the masters of adaptation. like comedy chameleons changing their colors to fit the crazy times we were living in. But the fact that the earlier seasons had more episodes. Season 2 has 18 episodes, 3 has 17 episodes, and 8 through 16 episodes number gradually decreased to a number of 14 episodes. From 17 to 23, the show only gave us 10 episodes, and finally, from 24 to 26, they gave us 6 episodes. And that's how it's going now. Every season coming with 6 episodes. In the wacky world of South Park, Tegrity Farms burst onto the scene like a weed-infused whirlwind. But Tegrity Farms wasn't just a farm, it was a whole vibe. It brought a satirical spotlight to the ever-growing cannabis industry, where organic ideals clashed with corporate greed and sticky icky situations. It was a tongue-in-cheek exploration of the highs and lows of the Green Revolution, all served up with South Park's signature absurdity and wit. But the fans went wild for Tegrity Farms. Also, think about it. South Park has always been at the forefront of tackling controversial issues, pushing boundaries, and mocking the absurdities of society. But with shorter seasons, the creators can ensure that every episode packs a punch, delivering biting satire and gut-busting laughter in concentrated doses. It's like a comedic adrenaline shot straight to the funny bone, leaving us gasping for air and desperately waiting for the next installment. It does, which is why we're watching this video to discover the why. Isn't it? But here's the deal. The entertainment world has gone bonkers, and attention spans are shorter than Cartman's fuse. We're living in the age of binge watching and streaming platforms where people can't sit still for more than a few minutes without checking their phones or getting distracted by a shiny object. The South Park masterminds, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, have their fingers on the pulse, guys. Literally. They know that if they want to keep us hooked and giggling like maniacs, they gotta serve up their comedic brilliance in bite-sized nuggets. It's like they're playing 4D chess while the rest of us are stuck in Candyland. They're keeping up with the times, staying one step ahead of the ever-changing viewing habits of fans worldwide. It's a strategic move, guys, and it's all about hitting us with the perfect punchline at the right moment.
Of course.
They're the digital era's comedy gurus, ensuring we're entertained without overdosing on the hilarity. It's like they're saying, hey, we know you're very easily distracted, so we'll give you a quick fix of South Park goodness, leaving you craving for more like a junkie at a comedy club. It's so funny! Hold your hats and dive deep into the real-world chaos that fuels South Park's comedic fire, talking about everything from political scandals to outrageous pop culture moments that make us question humanity's sanity. These twisted geniuses, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, they ain't afraid to grab those juicy headlines and turn them into laugh-out-loud episodes. And guess what? By cutting those seasons short, they're like comedic superheroes ready to swoop in and tackle the latest news faster than you can say, "Oh my god, did you see what happened?" South Park becomes our trusty news anchor, but instead of boring suits and serious faces, we get Cartman and his gang dishing out the funniest takes on the madness around us. So remember, it's South Park, baby, and anything can happen when it comes to it. Now, the answer to the thinking, but what about the longing for more episodes? Don't we miss the day of sprawling seasons that kept us entertained for months? Well, guys, that's where the extraordinary of South Park lies. By leaving us wanting, the creators ensure that we'll eagerly await the next season, savoring every hilarious moment when it finally arrives. Here's a scoop on the practical side of things. Making a TV show is no piece of cake. Let's be clear, it's complicated stuff. So our beloved South Park gurus, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, know that quality takes time and effort. They're like the comedic wizards of efficiency, finding that sweet spot where they can deliver top-notch hilarity. By squeezing those seasons, they're like comedic superheroes, saving themselves from the clutches of exhaustion and preventing their creative juices from running dry. It's a balancing act, people, like trying to eat a triple cheeseburger without getting sauce all over your face. They're masters at keeping that comedic machine well-oiled, churning out episode after episode of pure brilliance while still finding time to catch a breather. So, while we might be yearning for more South Park goodness, let's appreciate the genius of their streamlined approach. It's a win-win situation where quality meets efficiency, and South Park reigns supreme. Hail! Well, that was it. talking about South Park is always a fun game, as it has always captured people's interest with its sharp satire. But hey, who needs long seasons when you can have short bursts of comedic genius? Exactly! Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to keep updated on what's currently cooking. Thanks for watching!